I started it. No, we're going now. Big chuddy, big chuddy, big chuddy, big chuddy, big chuddy.
I told you touch my camera. You say that. You say that and you think about what you've done.
Okay. Welcome, Parkade Pals, to episode 28 of, welcome Parkies to episode 28 of
I'll get
Parkade
video.
Pals.
I'll give them video. I made this happen. You guys just know that.
Welcome for real this time, Parkies, if we decide to cut out all of that
I'll keep it.
chuddy nonsense. Welcome, Parkies.
Episode 28.
Oh my god, I feel like twerking right now, Parkies. I don't know why I'm so high energy.
28. Parky's 28.
Episode 28. God, fuck. Okay, let me get into this. Hello, Parkies. Welcome to Parkade Pals, episode 28. In this episode, we're gonna be awesome, like we always are. Welcome, Parkies. How's it going? I'm Parkade Pal 1.
And I'm Parkade Pal. This sucks. This is the worst intro we've ever done.
Well, you didn't introduce yourself.
I'm
What if
Parkade
this is
Pal
some?
0.
Yeah. What if this is someone's first episode? You know, and they have no idea what they're doing. They
They
have
should
no
get
idea
better then and watch the other ones.
who
Probably.
they are. They have no idea who I am.
They should start from 0. That's how you're supposed to watch a pod.
The first is from 0.
Yeah.
Episode 0 isn't out yet, unfortunately. We will be releasing
This
it.
gets picked up on the mic. That's really funny.
It will. We're releasing episode 0 at the end of the podcast, right? Right? We're releasing the lost tape.
We don't have them anymore.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I might on this laptop. I don't know. But, hey, Parkies. Welcome to Parkade Pals. As always, we start off with small talk. So, Parkade Pal 0. How has your week been going? That's felt so professional. I should suck my own dick. Oh, I can't swear in the first, couple minutes, can't I? We're gonna get demonetized, Parkies. Oh.
Alright, Parky. I'm really low energy.
I'm really high energy.
My week's been okay, I guess.
Oh, fuck.
I've just been kind of out and about. I've been hanging with people. I've been talking to people. I've been doing D&D stuff like usual. I've been going to my classes.
You've been going to the club?
I've been not going to the club. I really should, though.
I don't think you would enjoy the club.
I think I enjoy the club.
I think you would enjoy the cocaine. I don't think you would enjoy the actual experience.
I think I'd enjoy the club, honestly.
Okay. We're not in a club right now. Maybe that'll be the last episode.
Maybe we put up the club here.
Okay.
Like a
I'll connect.
PNG of the club.
Yeah, I'll be your SFX person. First, though, I need to find the thing I'm looking for. Keep talking about your week.
I haven't had much else this week.
You've done things.
Like-
It's been an entire week
like-
since we filmed.
Like
First, what did you do Sunday?
nothing.
What did you do Monday?
Nothing.
You're gonna do this the entire time? We met up Monday.
And I
In
did
fact,
nothing.
didn't we play D&D last Monday?
Oh, we did. That was such a fun time.
Yeah, so how'd that go?
We had a
Nothing.
We had a guest player over just to watch,
We
little
sure
cuck
did.
chair player.
Don't say that.
I did.
They might see this episode.
They won't.
Okay. Well, you convinced me.
And that was pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah.
That's kind of it for me, Parkies. I'm tired. I'm really tired. I woke up at 10 a.m. today, and I'm like, another day of doing nothing. And then I check my phone, and I'm like, oh no, I have to film today.
True. And here we are. My week went a little bit better because I do things, I guess. And Parkade Pal 0 doesn't do anything. Anyways, start off the week. D&D, super fun. I love D&D. I got to play D&D with my best friends except for Parkade Pal 0. We played. It was an interesting session.
What?
It was basically just mini games, which you wouldn't expect from D&D a ton. But it was super fun. I had a really fun time role playing with my buddies. And we're gonna supposedly have a new player coming in soon, which is gonna be a super fun experience.
I'm gonna have to do them for 5 people instead of 4, which isn't super big of a deal, honestly. It just...
The only things that changes is scheduling gets harder and combat takes longer, which will maybe cause some issues in the future.
If I balance it correctly, it should take the same amount of time. Because the difficulty should remain constant.
But that's not true, because we have 3 new players, and each of the new players take up a lot of time by figuring out what they want to do each turn. Which is always a good idea if you're new to D&D Parkies to think of what you want to do before your turn comes around. So like while you're waiting for things to happen, be like, yes, what I want to do is this thing, because combat usually slows down D&D quite a bit. We talk a lot about D&D. Honestly, D&D is my main passion right now, and it has been for the past couple years.
I do psychedelics. Anyways,
I don't really though.
No, I really should do more. I was thinking in.
Didn't you say you were gonna? No, you have done mushrooms. You haven't done ket though.
No, I've been thinking I want to do something like.
They're not that hard to get. Like the same way that you got Chinese cigarettes is basically the same way you get like acid.
Yeah, I probably should get some.
Except they're just like websites that sell that, and they ship them from BC, and then you get acid, and it's super cool. I can't find the thing that I want to find on my computer, and I don't know where I put it. It's somewhere, but I don't actually know. I know actually a way that I can find it. But yeah, other than that, after we played D&D, school went on as normal Parkies, kind of on the grindstone, you know how it is. Working away, doing the whole thing. I had a lab thing, which was super fun. And, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I've been enjoying Chem 555 so far, which has been my lab course. There hasn't really been a lot of stuff that we've been doing, like, super, like, rigorous. It's sort of just been prepping, using the instrumentation, and I'm learning a lot of cool skills, which is really, really, really fun. I love chemistry, guys, especially when I'm doing it with fun people. I think the biggest highlight of 555 so far has been all the people in my lab, except for that one chud. You know the one. Are all cool. They're all awesome. They're all sick. Turns out when you get past I'm still in third year. Yeah, no, once you get past third year, all of the chuds get sort of like waned out, or like most of them get waned out, and like 90% of the people that you meet are just like cool. They're just like cool people. They're all in there for like generally different reasons, but like, you know, you can talk to them. You can. Most people at that point can hold a conversation.
Or have the chuds just gotten better at masking, you think?
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't know that chuds could. I thought it was always just, you know, seeping out of them. But other than that, I've been chilling quite a bit. And then I've also had a couple of other class stuff. Honestly, work hasn't been too hard. I picked up a book, Parkies. Actually, I'm going to pull out my book.
Parkade Pal 1 has discovered that books are a real thing that exists and that you can get them. Just FYI.
In fact, Parkies, they're so available that in this building we're in right now, you can just get books. You just go to the library.
It's so crazy that you just figured this out.
You can just get books.
You are not helping the people on a pod, like the two. I mean, you're not a dude, but like the two dudes on a podcast, sort of like
are the vibe. I get it.
Like, where like they're fucking stupid and they're making like baseline 12-year-old realizations at like the ripe age of 30.
Shut up, okay,
guys. You don't
even,
guys. Do you know that everybody else also thinks like in their own heads? Like they have thoughts. Guys, did you know that women are people? Holy shit.
For the record, I always knew that women are people. In fact, who knows? I might be one. You never know.
No, okay, Parkies, Nobody knows. I'm gonna hit the gong of realignment, okay?
That was so sad. Like, unironically so
I didn't expect it to make that. Hold on, it might make a better noise if I just...
That was
there you go,
good,
guys.
Actually.
That's the gong of realignment.
And honestly, I kind of feel realigned right now, guys.
Don't make me hit the gong of unalignment.
But yeah, I figured out books exist. What was really fun about
it... you're really not helping our case.
What was really fun about it is I went to the top floor. So I'm in a writing course right now, Parkies. It's pretty cool.
What book?
I'll show it in a second, but I'm just going to explain. I went to the top floor, and I'm looking for a book that I can cite in the thing that I'm writing about, which I'll also get into in a bit. And I was looking at the shelf looking for my book, and then I saw all these other books that were like on topics that I've been interested in, but haven't really read up on. And I was like, I don't have to like skim Wikipedia or like watch YouTube videos. I just go and read a book, and they're all there. And I'm at a point in my like chemistry career where I pretty much understand I have a baseline understanding of most of the things talked about in chemistry because I've dipped my toes into every like sub-discipline of chemistry except for except for biochem, but that's a whole other thing. And so I just saw a bunch of things, and I was like, I would want to read about these things. One of the things that I'm going to read about,
Singlet oxygen,
relates to the topic is.
I read it upside down. I had enough time to figure out what it said.
It's a book on singlet oxygen. I'll bring it closer to the camera because you probably can't read it there. There's a book on singlet oxygen. This isn't a book by any single person. It's honestly just a collection of a bunch of different articles and by a bunch of different people with a bunch of really technical things on singlet oxygen. Now you're probably wondering, what the fuck is singlet oxygen? Singlet oxygen is a form of molecular oxygen that has been excited by some amount of like radiation or like biological process. It's a reactive form of oxygen, whereas oxygen generally, I mean, we breathe it in. It's not that reactive other than that it burns things. But this is a super reactive form of oxygen. And it has some super cool applications in cancer research that I'm going to write a paper on.
Is this the one that you can, like, it goes through things?
Yeah, it's because of its, like, change structure when it gets a light on it, it's super fucking tiny. So it can just, like, fit in between the space. It can fit between the space and atoms, which makes it super reactive for, like, very sterically hindered molecules. Probably don't know what that is. That's okay. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm going to be reading it probably a little bit later, probably some today, and I'm going to be writing some of my stuff for this course. Photodynamic therapy, which is the cancer thing, is not only cancer. It's not only used in oncology. It's also used in a bunch of different applications, which I'm also going to be reading about here. I'm super excited, Parkees. I've realized that libraries exist. That's super awesome. Also,
We're grown. How do you not know about a library? We film in a library.
I've been considering...
I'm in Parkade.
I've been considering looking into residency at UFC as well. Maybe I shouldn't say that on camera. I'm considering living at UFC. I don't know. Maybe that's a bad thing to reveal. But like, I've been looking into it, or I haven't actually.
Well, they know where we are and where we are every Saturday.
But they don't know where I live. So.
No, but they do know where we are every Saturday. So if a bad actor wanted to do something, it kind of is disappointing that you haven't so
I guess
far.
It would be easy that
it's very unimpressive that you haven't.
But I've been looking at it, and I don't know. I've been thinking about it. That's maybe an option because, as I revealed in a previous episode, the one that is not uploaded as of recording this, but will be uploaded.
My bad.
I revealed that the UFC is actually a much better grad school than I thought it was for chemistry. So I'm probably, if I have the choice, going to be staying at UFC for my master's and PhD. But we'll see. One more thing, Parkees. Last episode, if you listened super hard, which of course you did, you would know that I did not. I mean, you don't have eyes to see. You can't see anything that's happening. For some reasons, you can't see. There's no video, Parkees. But I wanted to share a presentation about a chemistry, one of my Chem 555, my week 1 thing that I did. Because it's currently the third week of the year.
I do know what this is.
It's the third week of the year, Parkees, and after the first week, I said previously that I was inspired by a demon to make a PowerPoint, and so I did. And so I wanted to share that with you guys here today.
It's the most schizophrenic thing I've ever seen.
It's really not. It's honestly probably pretty fine, but honestly, I kind of want to do this weekly. I want this to be kind of a weekly segment.
PowerPoints?
So, just for this. So, next week I'm going to do a week 2, even though I've just finished week 2. It'll always be 1 week behind when you guys are seeing it, and so I'll update you. But I'm going to tell you guys how week 1 of my chemistry thing went. So Parkade Pal 0 will talk to you. But in the meantime, I'm going to attempt to connect. And I'm sure he has a lot of really important things to talk about.
Did you guys know that, like, all the stuff they say in church, they don't know that. Like, they could be wrong. Like, have you guys gotten that, like, understanding yet? I know us, we're grown, and so, we know a lot of things. And we just came up with that, so Man,
Keep going.
podcasts used to be cool.
Did they?
Yeah.
When were podcasts
In
cool?
like a nerdy like Radio Shack way.
Okay.
But now they're not. I have a new hate for language classes because they always pick the stupidest fucking textbooks I've seen in my life.
Why is my keyboard British? Sorry, continue.
Sorry, Parkade Pal. One's keyboard has become British.
It's changing.
Yeah, it does that.
Keep talking.
I'm sorry.
Listen, you can't be tired
I'm a
when the
chud.
Parkies are here.
I'm a stupid chud. I'm an idiot.
I'm connecting.
I'm a chud.
I'm connecting. Alright. You guys should be able to see it now. Oh, no, you can't.
Oh, in the class that I fucking missed for philosophy, one of like the only classes I haven't gone to, the one that I missed, there was a fucking there was a crazy lore drop. One of the fucking
Stop looking.
One of the
Stop
chuds,
looking.
One of the chuds in my class says, "Yeah, sometimes I hate my girlfriend."
Oh.
And then claimed that his love was like limited, which like I understand the argument. Why am I so dark? I understand.
Stop looking, Parkies.
I understand the argument, but like, dude.
Wait, he hates his girlfriend?
When the whole room's against you, you can't drop a vague argumentative point such as, "Yeah, everybody hates their girlfriends."
Can you?
No.
Can you share like what his argument like fully was?
The argument
I'm
was
so
much like
curious.
an argument we discussed on the pod prior during the polyamory episode about can you like is there a capacity like limit to love?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And the argument that he was posing was yes, there was. And from what I heard, he made 0 good points, but also he just kind of, like, the whole room disagreed with him, and then he dropped the crazy bar of, we all hate our girlfriends sometimes. No.
So, okay, I don't know if this guy... So this was
like,
in your philosophy class?
Yeah, and, like, I get the point he's trying to make. It's like sometimes you get frustrated with people, but you still, like, it's the commitment to loving them afterwards. Like, that's his point, right?
Yeah.
But, brother... You can't drop a vague fucking, I hate my bitch, I hate my girlfriend, and like, just expect people not to immediately, dogpile you for it. 0 form of argumentative skill at all. Jesus Christ.
Funny. And so he's taking the course that I took last semester that I talked about briefly, Sex, Love, and Death, which I assume you're going to make 3 episodes now of Parkade Pals that are each about sex, love, and death, because that's what I did when I was going through the course. I assume you're going to do the same thing.
But it's just the same. Well, actually, we're talking about a lot more.
You're probably talking about different philosophies.
We're doing a lot less contemporary.
Okay. Yeah, we did a lot of contemporary.
We're doing some contemporary.
Although, I will say, I don't think
like,
Nagel and fucking Lucretius were... That was the death guys. I don't think they were contemporary at all. They're pretty old.
Lucretius is not contemporary? Who would have guessed?
Yeah.
Guys, Aristophanes doesn't seem like a very contemporary name.
When we talked about sex, that was a very, very contemporary
Well, it's because sex is an interesting topic.
Because no one has ever talked about sex ever.
Because it's constantly, there's issues with it 24/7. And then a lot of those issues are modern. Anyways.
Yeah, so I'm going to do a presentation.
To the fucking
I don't know how
PowerPoint,
well you guys can see it, but I don't care.
Probably not very.
So, welcome to my presentation, Parkade Pals, on my Chem 555 weekly reports.
I don't know why the blue bar.
Oh, because that was my legal name. My full legal name was there, and so I put a blue bar in the middle to cover it.
Why didn't you just edit it?
Under it... It's like you don't even understand me. It's like you don't even know who I am.
Sorry.
Like you don't even... God, Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
If you want to do that, there's Parkade Pal 1. So, first question you might be asking, how'd it go? Well, I have a great answer for you. Good, mostly. We're warming up. It's
Why
kind
are
of...
there 2 cursors on the screen?
I don't know. It's okay. We're warming up. It's the first time I'd been in a lab setting in a while since.
Sorry, Parkies. I'm watching with you guys. I've never seen this before.
Since the beginning of the semester. It's been a very long time since I've actually been in lab. The procedure is weird. There's some weird things going on. It's kind of hard to say, but
why did you?
Oh no, no Parkies, no Parkies. It's okay. We're back. Okay.
Okay, so my question: why did you capitalize the P in strange procedure, but not the U in warming up and the M in good mostly?
Because there was a guy in our lab named Procedure, and he was very strange.
I think you're lying, and I think you made a mistake.
There were some like lab equipment that I had never seen before, and it's not like, it's because you haven't been in the lab that much. No, my professor didn't know what it was, and my my TA didn't know what it was either. So we all had to figure out that together. I learned some instrumentation, so this is the first time.
So I'm noticing that you stopped capitalizing again.
This is the first time I had used for myself NMR, or nuclear magnetic resonance. It's kind of like an MRI machine, but for your chemicals. And overall, I think it went well. The first day that I was in lab, January 13th, 2015, I was pretty scared. But my first question was, we had a bit of a rocky start with the reflex setup.
And you just woke up and made this?
So reflex is a bit of a difficult thing to set up, unless you know what you're doing, which is actually not that hard at all. It's basically just like a aluminum heating block, and it heats your flask, and then you want it to boil forever. So you have a little column that has water constantly running through it, and so it's cold, and so whenever the gas gets there, it condenses and goes back into the flask. The purpose is that you can't ever boil it dry because all of the gas is always condensing back down into the flask. And boiling dry is very dangerous because you can have an explosion, which is bad. What the fuck is a Hickman?
You wrote heck.
What the fuck is a Hickman?
Was this
Put in the
shown to
comments.
people other than this?
So, no, obviously, but my first thought was that, when I first had the idea, that was the first thought. I was going to be like, oh, this would be a funny bit to show to all of my classmates. And then I realized there's no way I'm doing that. I'm not brave enough to show a fucking PowerPoint that I made. Also, we only have an hour to do, every week we do have to do, we have to talk about what we did in lab and how it went. There's no way that I was going to take up half the class time with a fucking presentation. There's no way I was ever going to do that.
So that's why you put heck instead of fuck.
What the fuck is a Hickman?
No, say what the slide says.
Why don't you put your guess?
Why don't you read what the slide says?
What the heck is a Hickman? Now guess what a Hickman is. What is it?
A Hickman, it's like when someone's choking and you get behind them and you hit them with that.
No, it's like a Pikmin. That's what a Hickman is.
Why is it? What happened?
It was spinning. Did you not see it spinning?
Sorry.
I can go back.
No.
Oh. It's much slower on there than it is on my screen.
Oh, okay.
Anyways. So that's what a Hickman is. It's used for distilling. We didn't really do any distilling with it. This is the thing that no one knew what it was, and it was kind of confusing. I learned what a Hickman was. It's that thing. We have to preheat the aluminum block? That didn't make sense. I was reading through the procedure and it says preheat an aluminum... How do you preheat an aluminum block? How do you know what temperature it is? I put it on a hot plate. How do I preheat it?
So you heat it up.
Yeah, how do I know what temperature it is?
Temperature gun.
What?
Thermometer.
Those aren't accurate. Those aren't lab accurate. They're food accurate. They're not lab accurate.
Gas.
I learned
put
that
your hand on it.
You put they have holes in them, and a hole to fit one of those long metal thermometers. You can put that in, and then it tells you the temperature. Too much bubbling, Parkies. The thing was bubbling too much. When I was refluxing it, it's not supposed to do that. So I put aluminum over it, aluminum foil, to make the heating more uniform. And TLC, also known as thin layer chromatography, is a useful technique that I fucking hate. But I did it. I accidentally dropped the plate directly in the developing chamber. Don't do that, Parkies. And I had to reflux for longer than the procedure said it did. I did it for 20 more minutes because when I did the TLC, there was still starting material in it, and that's bad, Parkies. And then the workup went awesome. And the rotovap worked perfectly. the second day arrives. This was the terrible day. NMR is scary. Oh no.
I fucking hate you.
So that's the machine. I didn't take this picture. I didn't take the picture, but the animation
guy's house. There's a fucking heating element right there.
the animations don't really work, but it bounces.
No, trust me, we saw.
In there. So that's what it looks like. That's not what ours looks like, but it's sort of similar. It's scary. NMR isn't actually that bad. I learned pretty quick, and it was pretty easy.
You are a liar. You just said it was scary.
And then I learned that it isn't actually that bad. So I did pretty well, all things considered. I did some preparations for the next steps, which technically I've already performed as of now, but on day 2, that's what I did. And then IR, infrared spectrometry, also not that bad. Pretty easy. You just fucking put it in, you click the thing, and then you have spectra that you can analyze. The yield was pretty okay, 1.1 gram. That was pretty, honestly, good for what I was doing. For, like, a crude yield, that's pretty fucking good.
I think it's funny.
This was my spectra. So that's what I was synthesizing. That guy right there, the little chemical. Its name is fructone, and it's a chemical that is commercially used as a fragrance. It's a, like, pine, sort of, like, earthy scent. And we were producing it. It's an intermediate in the entire reaction. So that's what I was producing. And that's the spectra. This is the thing I took on the NMR spectra. So when I put it in the MRI, it gives me these peaks. This is a really nice spectra. No one in this room right now can probably appreciate how nice this spectra is. You guys can't see it, and Parkade Pal 0 doesn't know what any of this means, but it's a really nice spectra.
Every time I watch the Nile Red videos, I hope he explains it, and he never does.
All of these peaks... Oh, I have more here. Yeah, okay. All of these peaks, I know what they are, except for this motherfucker.
Yeah, isn't that impurities when it's the small ones?
The small ones, yeah, but that could also just be, like, noise, and they're so small that they're in, like, such low concentration that it doesn't really matter. But this fucking guy over here, it has an integration of 1. None of you are gonna know what that means, but it should not. That should not be there. I don't know what the fuck it is. I never could figure it out. So yeah. These were my IRs. I produced a starting material spectra, and I produced my product spectra, and they look pretty similar. You can see that they look pretty similar. This one has a similar peak over there. Actually, I have a mouse. There's a similar peak over here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there's 3 mouses on the screen.
Where are these coming from?
It's over here as well.
There's a tour in the image. Why?
It's pretty cool. For next time... I'm gonna organize my notebook better, which I did.
Who is Grignard? Dude, who the fuck is Grignard?
Why does it keep on doing
that? Go back. Stop. Okay. Who the fuck is Grignard? What a fucking name.
So, my notebook needs to be more organized. I need to have a better plan, which I did do, by the way. I wrote out a better plan. I need to be careful with my green yard.
Who the fuck, Grignard?
It's not Grignard. It's a French guy. I need to be a bit faster with some of my, steps, which I was able to do. I'm getting a lot more efficient in the lab. And I need to do some more research. Particularly, I need to find boiling points.
So are you better than your contemporaries, or?
Yeah, probably. They didn't have safety.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't there that one guy who's like, yeah, do we need to wear gloves?
Overall, pretty good so far. I'm going to keep on being careful, and I'm going to prepare for my NMR test, which I do have to take. I still have not done that, but I'll take eventually. But yeah, that's my presentation, Parkies. End of slideshow. Click to exit. I'm going to show you Greenard, because I had some questions.
Well,
Oh, fuck. Okay, give me a second. Oh, my God, Parkies. But yeah, that's how it went. I'm going to make more of those, and I'm going to try and make them more fucking terrible as well. And
that was so fucking...
We'll try to do it weekly, Parkies, and it's going to be super...
Grignard?
Who's Grignard? Well, I'll show you who Grignard is, even though that's not his name.
That's a chemist's name if I've ever seen one. He wouldn't fucking
survive
in any other discipline.
We're going to go to the Wikipedia page. So this is, for the next step that I need to do, this is what it was. And then the guy is in here. Where's history?
You got a fucking Victor Grignard? You got a fucking Nobel Prize?
Where is he?
In the bottom line of the first section.
Of the first bottom line?
Bottom line.
Here we are. This is funny.
Who the fuck is this guy?
That's Grignard. Grignard, I think is how you say it. It's Grignard.
No, it's fucking Grignard.
Because it's a French name. He's French.
Dude,
Francois Auguste Victor Grignard. Yeah, it's Grignard.
His name has fucking nard in it. Look at this guy.
Anyways, that's how my last week went, Parkies. Yeah. So what's the topic for today, Parkade Pal Zero?
I am baffled. Chemistry is such a fucking weird discipline.
I love it so much. It's
yeah,
so
guys,
fun.
we go and we take this super advanced machine that chemists didn't make.
By the way,
then we press one button on it.
Thousands of dollars. If I break it, which I totally can, it can cost us so much money. Like, so
Guys,
much.
here's this, like, ridiculously complex machine.
Yep.
And, like, it wasn't made by a chemist. It was made by some, like, fuck-off engineer. And now, like, we just use it for chemistry. And, like, it seems like all of chemistry at the university level is, like, you mix two things, then you put it in the fucking Bingley machine, and it does everything for you. And you're
I'm
like,
gonna say, the properties,
cool.
I don't actually know for sure. The properties were very likely come up with by a physical chemist, which is a chemist, type of chemistry. And yes, the machine itself was probably built on some, like, manufacturing line or something.
Like...
but, like, you know, it uses chemistry, like superconducting magnets. That's chemistry.
Well, it's more physics, I'd say.
No, I would say, but it's all material science, material science, which is chemistry. I would say that superconductors is definitely a chemistry topic. You could say that the, like, magnetic properties maybe,
which is what they're like kind of known for. Also, along the fact that they are conductors.
Well, no, but that's still going to be chemistry. You could maybe say that the, like, magnetic analysis of chemicals is like a physics concept, but also that's kind of just physical chemistry. It fits under the
so that you're not getting it.
chemistry.
All of chemistry is physics. That's why you keep getting this problem where you think,
What about
that's
Grignard?
just chemistry.
What about Grignard? Is that physics?
What did you get the Nobel Prize for?
Chemistry.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you want to go check?
I can guarantee
I don't care.
you.
Anyways,
I can guarantee you got the Nobel Prize for chemistry.
So...
I need to step 12 more times, Parkies. Okay, I did it.
Okay, Parkies, that was odd. I don't know what that was about. Anyways,
so yeah, I don't know. I love chemistry, dude. This is my discipline. I love it so much. And if you like that, Parkies, you should major in chemistry at UFC.
Don't touch chemistry with a fucking 10-foot pole. Get out of chemistry. Don't stay in chemistry. There's no money. There's no work. There's fucking nothing in chemistry.
There's a lot. There's oil's getting bad, but pharmaceuticals is always a source of money as long as big pharma stays powerful. It's a good source of money. Yeah, I love chemistry. But yeah, if you guys come to UFC, if you're in high school right now and you get to UFC and I get into grad school here at UFC, I could be your TA, Parkies. Wouldn't that be so cool? And you could be like, I know you from Parkade Pals.
And you'd be like, what? Because Parkade Pals was like 3 years ago.
Yeah. Well, no, I'd be like, whoa, you're a Parky! Dude, you get the trophy. And then I'd give you the trophy.
You can't do that.
I know.
That's favoritism.
I know, I won't do it. But
then you fail them for wasting their time on this podcast.
We'll bring back one episode with you in it, Parkies.
We'll fail you.
Yeah, probably. But you'll be in an episode, so...
Yeah, I mean, you gotta pick your poison, really.
We'll bring back one episode 3 years later with the one person that's like, I know you from Parkade Pals. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll be sure to prepare.
Oh, did you hear they arrested, Logan in Lethbridge today?
Thank God, dude. Jesus Christ. Is that real?
Yeah, they arrested him. They got him.
Is that, like, did he actually get arrested?
Yeah, he was in a hotel room with 6 kids. Apparently, he was assaulting a 12-year-old girl.
Jesus.
They got him.
What the fuck? I don't even have words for that. Yeah, dude, can we? I don't know if we can bring him on the podcast.
No, he's in prison.
Damn. I'm sorry, Parkies. I know you were so excited for the horrid episode that was going to suck your soul out of your mind, but, like, sorry, I guess he can't be on the podcast. Yeah.
I'm waiting until we can play the the campaign with you again because I want to be a player, and I've been forced to write a one-shot
Well, that's
instead.
okay. I'm preparing for the next session of D&D where you will get to be a player. The next session that I do. Yeah. I'm preparing for it. I'm probably going to do it either next week or the week after next week. We'll see. Depends on when people in my life, the other players in my life, are free. And I know you're always free because you have no life, but yeah. We'll be prepping
I'm
that.
not always free.
I love chemistry, Parkers. Chemistry's so fun.
You'll never catch me saying that about computer science.
I know. But the people are so awesome.
You'll never catch me saying that about computer science. They're all chuds.
The applications are pretty cool. Okay.
Lockheed Martin and eviscerate a 10-year-old overseas is not very enjoyable.
I mean, that's not what I'll be doing. I'm not going into nuclear chemistry, which is something you can do, but...
I am going into computer science for warfare purposes.
And you can.
I'm going to level a nation.
You could.
Independently.
That's what...
Like, I will not be paid by any government. I will just do it.
That's what Woodrow Wilson did.
I'm going to have a robot army.
Okay.
And they're going to kill people.
Sick. What'll be the name of the robots? Or what will be called? Are you going to make the Terminator?
Bobot.
Cybercock?
Oh, yeah.
He lives in a pineapple.
They've gone full Borg.
Parkies, would you go full Borg?
Parkies, I'd go full Borg.
I just feel like you lose your humanity, and humanity's pretty cool.
Not if you're like I'd be like a goated Borg, though.
Yeah, but you still lose your humanity.
Well, is humanity tied to the flesh or is it tied to the soul?
It's tied to the brain.
Really?
Which, if you believe in a soul, that's basically what the brain is.
No.
Yeah, it's where your personality is.
No.
Whatever, it doesn't matter.
The appendix.
Some people get that removed. Are you saying they're non-human?
The primordial seat of the soul.
In the appendix? I don't know if I believe that, Parkies. What about the people who are born without an appendix? Do they go to limbo?
Hell is empty.
So like Jewish people?
Hell is empty, Parkade Pal 1. All the devils are here. And there are people without appendixes.
I thought hell was full. Blood is fuel.
Bobot. See, he's the last remaining member of my Bobot army.
He is full Borg.
He's gone full Borg, and he's going down there.
He's always been full Borg. It's not like he was once human.
You don't know that.
You can't really call him a cyborg at that point.
Anyways, Parkies. I've been waiting. I've been trying to build this one-shot thing. My topic for today, though, I want to revisit capacity for love.
Okay.
Because I feel like we could have different conversation about it now. Because I think my opinion has changed.
Oh, like the polyamory thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't know how many episodes it's been since then, but probably a while, because it was near the beginning of...
It's been a while. I want to revisit this topic in the last about 20 minutes of this episode.
We're really giving it a lot of time.
Because I would like to discuss... I have been thinking, and people seem to think much more differently than me about relationships, and I didn't realize this until now.
Yeah.
If I was in like a romantic relationship, and like,
which for the record, Parkies, he's not. He's loveless. Okay, let's make that clear. But continue.
I hope you feel so like terrible when you have sex. I hope it's the most dysphoric, painful thing in your life, and you just can't have it. Fuck you. I'm kidding. I hope you have wonderful love. And I hope you make love passionately. I know you've got good stamina. Those 12 steps were impressive.
12? Oh, yeah.
You just did.
Yeah, okay, so,
the biggest example is when people, it's like, gotten a lot more popular with like the whole manosphere thing, where it's like, dude, you let your girlfriend have guy friends? And
oh my god,
like shit like that.
I kind of talked about this in the polyamory episode too.
You probably did, but
it's so bullshit.
I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, I am so far removed in care. Like I don't give a fuck. Okay. Do you know how many other things I can worry about? It's not even like me trusting my partner aside, because like obviously you'd have to if you're dating, or else it's just a bad relationship, right?
I mean, you don't have to.
Well, then you have a bad relationship.
I think
I'm assuming if I was in like a relationship with somebody based on the standards that I have, so like I'd have to trust this person. There'd be like a level of attractiveness I have towards them. There'd be a bunch of other things, right? I just think like, in what world do I sit?
Well, okay.
Do you sit there and go, you know that dude you've known for 10 years that you met before me? Fuck him. Stop talking to him. It's like, what? Hello?
Okay.
That's so absurd. And
Yeah.
then there's also like the people who are like, oh, like, I'd never let my girlfriend wear that. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Hello?
So, okay. I think...
Like, I've never, because I am usually a person who I have had, Parkade, I have not had the best relationship success. I'm pretty unlucky in the romantic love department.
You could call it that. You could call it that. You could call it luck.
You make me seem like a criminal, and I'm not. Like, let's just get this out of the way. I'm not gonna shy away from it. I will address this. I am in no way a felon. Okay? Convicted or
saying,
otherwise.
No one said that you're a felon.
You're implying that I've done something weird, and I have not.
No one said that so
Anyways.
far. No one said that. You're kind of offering that up.
Anyways, Parkies. That's the legal documents pertaining to my case. Anyways, Parkies. I think to myself...
What the fuck is Robert Irvin?
And one of the things I think about
Sorry.
one of the things I've been thinking about a lot recently, because polyamory has been something that's been coming up in discussion around me often, like more often than I originally expected.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a red card thing.
It is a red card, but also I'm in the fucking philosophy class.
Yeah.
Right? And it's such an interesting thing, because I've been thinking about it, and I don't think I really, like I don't think I give a shit about the whole monogamy thing. I don't think I care.
Okay.
Like, not that I am poly. Like, I don't think I'm in the realm of actively seeking.
Well, we already discussed you can't be polyamorous, as my infallible argument in one of the previous episodes where I said that it's impossible to be gay, polyamorous, or trans.
Which it is.
From birth.
Which is why I'm not. So...
No, I
my argument is, I don't think I'd ever seek a polyamorous relationship.
But if it happened.
But if the situation presented itself.
Like if you had two people that you were really infatuated
yes,
with.
and like
they were both
and everything is perfect.
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
Exactly, right? Why the vehement fight against, like... and I feel like this is where my lack of understanding of, like, what probably normal people have in their relationships, because once again, I am very open to like new experiences.
Yeah.
I tend to not shy away from new experiences a lot unless it's like harmful to me, or Elon Musk does it.
You know Bob from Distractable?
I thought you meant the Minion from like
a very long time.
Despicable Me.
Called Elon Musk Ellen Musk. Continue.
Anyways, yeah, if Ellen does it, I usually don't follow suit. But
if he was in a polyamorous relationship,
degenerate,
it would be evil, I'm pretty sure.
So
just like Kat.
Helen Keller debunked. Sorry. There's a post. Apparently there's a few doctors who like disagree with their diagnosis, and now everyone's like, Helen Keller debunked. Helen Keller debunked.
Wait, so if I get a fucking degree, I can just start disagreeing with people, and then people will listen to me?
Well, there were like doctors around her time.
Dude, shit, wait. New idea for the reason to get a PhD. You can just say, yeah, I disagree with that, and you want to know how I know?
No, that is unironically like motivation 2 on my list. Yeah. Motivation 1 is I get doctor in front of my name.
Yeah.
Motivation 2 is I get to say, hey, I have a PhD, and then I win arguments. And motivation 3 is I get to have a PhD.
Dr. Pal. Which would imply that we're married, which does fit with the divorce that's coming.
Man, paperwork takes a while.
It really does.
I am still pregnant.
I thought I was pregnant.
We're both pregnant. We have like
Okay.
we share the birth. You know when like seahorses take the pregnancy instead?
So no, because...
But we're splitting it 50-50 because we're
is,
just a good couple.
The seahorse injects the fucking baby into the man.
Yeah.
So who injected who? Who
So
started
I
as
know it's
pregnant?
going to be a girl, so you have one X and I have the other one. So right now we're each developing half of the baby. We'll stitch it together at birth.
Okay. I agree with you, and not on anything you just said, but on the polyamory thing. I think honestly, a lot of the reason.
I think I'm really open to new things, and because of that, I have a different view of what is deemed as reasonable in like relationship. I think my view is the fucking right one. Like, first of all, I do think there is a right view here, and I think if you're one of the guys who's like, no, my girlfriend can't wear that. No. And then you don't break up with her. You just get mad at her if she wears that. You have a wrong view, I'd argue, because like, what are we doing?
Yeah, what are we? You know, what
are we fucking doing?
What stake do you have in this? No, I don't think you can wear that.
And then you
sexual.
And then you don't break up with her.
Well,
what are you doing?
Yeah, well,
like,
I guess.
Like if you're gonna be a man, at least be a fucking man, right? If you're not gonna be a bitch about it, then don't be a bitch about it. But instead, you're doing this like faux alpha male thing where you're like, I get to choose what you wear, and then if like someone disagrees with you, you just sit there and fucking take it because you're too much of a bitch to leave the relationship.
Yeah,
and it's like, huh?
I think,
hello.
So I think a lot of reason why people are like, polyamory sucks, it would never work, is based off of, most people, I think we talked about this previously, but most people who have an idea think that they're right. And so they try to create reasons to why they think they're right. Oh, well, polyamory doesn't work. Mm-hmm. You have to split between too many people, blah, blah,
Which
blah,
is
blah,
like
blah.
whatever, irrelevant. But...
Yeah, but when you think about it, if you, like, as we talked about in the previous episode, I'm not going to repeat all of the points or anything, mostly because I don't remember them, because it's been a while since I reread them.
I remember, like, a few of them. I only remember the good ones.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter is that, like you were saying, it really doesn't fucking matter. If it works for you, it works for you. And the reason it would work is because you have really good communication between other people.
Yeah.
Does that mean you can't have that in a monogamous relationship? No. The reason why you would do shit like that, why you would be like, you're a girl, you can't have any guy friends.
You're gross.
Or you can't wear that, is because you two aren't fucking perfect. You two suck together probably because you don't communicate readily. You don't fucking have even close to the same ideals, apparently. And so it just isn't gonna fucking work because you don't do the communication thing. The very important thing.
Yeah.
So yeah,
and I was
you can
thinking,
communicate in a monogamous relationship. If you don't, it's gonna suck. Same thing with polyamory.
And then this takes me to my next point. Is the cuck the most stable relationship? No, and hear me out. Hear me out.
I know where
Let me cook.
I know
okay? If you are secure enough in your relationship, let's say you're a guy, right? And you enjoy it when your girlfriend has sex with other men. Boom. Is that the most secure relationship? Because you two are still together. There's a clear divide between sex for pleasure and like the love from intercourse that you would have between your partner. Mm-hmm. There's a clear, obvious divide because one only goes to a specific set of people and the other only goes to you as the significant other, right? Because of this, is the cuck not the perfected form of a relationship with communication? Assuming they both enjoy the lifestyle and they're both fine with the lifestyle wholeheartly.
I think it depends. And I'm going to relate this to another thing. I think you could say the same thing about...
What do I title this episode? The cuck? I don't...
About a strongly BDSM-heavy relationship as well. I think that's also a similar case. Assuming that there is strong communication between the two partners. Because you can still engage in BDSM and it'd be very toxic for both of the members. Mm-hmm. Or more specifically, the person who's being objectified. Because BDSM, the entire point, is that you're objectifying someone, right? And so that can be problematic because if there's not good communication between them, if there's not a safe word or you're not absolutely sure that this is both absolutely what you guys want, then it can still be problematic. But if you have that communication, you have a very strong relationship. You know what the other person wants. You know what you want, and you're both willing to do things.
You both have fulfilled needs because, in theory, in the cuck relationship, you guys are both enjoying what you're getting out of it, and as long as you've determined like a set of rules and people follow that set of rules, why is the cuck not proof of the most stable relationship?
And so what you're doing...
Now hear me out, Parkies.
...is you're engaging in something that people on the outside would consider immoral for a number of reasons. With cucking, like it feels like cheating to a lot of people.
Exactly.
And with
but
BDSM,
it's not.
it feels like objectification. But it's not. You're engaging in the thing that looks morally wrong, but you both know that it's good for you. That's positive. That's good.
And that's the thing.
As long as you communicate correctly.
Okay, Parkies? Let me take you to step 2. Are swingers the evolved version of cucks? Hear me out, Parkies. Instead of only one person having sex with other people, what if both of you have sex with other people? Yet, you still have the separation, the church and state, of sex and love. They're separate. Therefore, is the swinger the most stable relationship? I think so.
Depends. Once again,
I think so.
it depends.
Assuming that boundaries are set and followed, and you have a baseline healthy relationship that any other person would have. I'm not saying it's a perfect relationship, because it's a non-starter argument. If it's the perfect relationship, of course it's the perfect relationship. Yeah. But I'm saying if you have a baseline, relatively normal amount of boundaries and respect from one partner to another, I believe that 2 swingers form the best relationship. Because needs are satisfied, in theory, on every side, relatively easily.
I see where you're going. I would say that, yes, it is definitely demonstrative of somebody being aware
of the totem pole
of the things.
Swingers, cuck,
maybe.
Lesbians.
I think it's very demonstrative of you realizing that you cannot provide something that another person would want. Whatever that may be, whether or not they want, like your partner wants to have like a threesome or something, or wants a different kind of experience than you're able to offer, recognizing that and saying, I'm comfortable with that, I want you to be happy. Because that's what true love is. It's a shared community of values. And so if somebody wants something,
so you
should want it for them. Wait, pause. I think that's very demonstrative. But at the same time, I think that having that wall of love still sticks between both of us is still kind of arbitrary. If for some reason one partner developed love for another person, would it not still be an aspect of love to have them share that with that other person?
So Aristotle's perfect friendship. Okay? No, hear me out.
No, just that clip is so funny.
Aristotle's perfect friendship is a friendship that is built on all 3 totems: utility, pleasure, and virtue. Mm-hmm. However, it is also built on mutual respect and goodwill off of the other person for the other person.
The other person, yes. That's
not for the utility they offer.
Which is something that's shared by more philosophers than just Aristotle. Like a ton of philosophers.
Yeah, but he's the first credited to it because writing.
Yeah, but a lot of people do it in different ways. Like Kant also said, for their own values.
Socrates also echoed a very similar idea, but he then had like the whole ladder of love thing, because he separated erotic love and love, but Plato and Aristotle kind of talked about love as erotic love pretty much always. Yeah. But
nonetheless,
either way, Aristotle's perfect friendship is a friendship that is built off of those 3 things and mutual goodwill and respect from one another. I believe that the swinger and the cuck fulfill both of these perfectly, okay? Because, hear me out, if you are, let's start with the cuck example. If you are the cuck, right? And then I'm just going to use like girlfriend, I guess. I don't know. This doesn't come from any place. This is
this is a very fucking heteronormative podcast.
This doesn't come from anywhere.
Why can't they be gay?
Fine, okay. Your cuck and your cuck boyfriend. Okay. Yeah. Wait, no. Your cuck and your boyfriend, right?
Both cucks. You both just watch.
You just watch other people. You just watch porn.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. So me and my cuck boyfriend.
So you are the cuck, and your boyfriend goes out to get fucked, okay?
Yeah.
Now, here's where it comes out. You, as a cuck, assuming you have a decently healthy relationship, you already love each other for each other's virtue, each other's utility, and each other's, like, pleasure, right? Now, let's say that relationships and also mutual, like, goodwill for each other. Let's just assume all of these are fulfilled to create a relatively solid relationship, because there's levels to like it. Like, just because you achieve all three doesn't mean you have a perfect relationship. There's levels to it. Let's assume you have enough to have a solid foundational relationship. One wanes. Let's say pleasure is waning. There are things that your boyfriend wants to do that you, as a stupid cuck, can't do because you're a chud. You're a foid. No, you're not. You're a chud.
You could be a foid.
Well, no, we said they're gay.
But
Two
you
dudes.
still could be a foid.
Nope.
Okay.
Not in my utopia. Anyways,
Can we bleep out foid?
No. So, we have to live with this. We have to live with our language being altered by Instagram Reels forever. So
I haven't gotten those reels.
Really? Just
No.
me. Logan sends me too many.
Just you. Which he's in prison.
He's in
so
prison
he can't
now,
do
so
that
that should
anymore.
stop soon.
Yeah.
Okay, pleasure fades. Boom, you have a solution. Because you, as a cuck, enjoy the experience of watching, and they can get what they can't get from you from somebody else. And the relationship holds true as the perfect relationship. Now, virtue fails, right? Why can't you you're already in a cuckold relationship, why can't you just go see somebody else as the cuck? Because the precedent has been set that it's allowed. Virtue is solved there too.
Okay.
Step 3. Utility has failed. Same solution. There's other people to go to. You can form the perfect relationship out of polyamory, being a cuck, and being a swinger. All of these 3 things can form the perfect relationship.
I would like to make a clarification.
Now, if you don't like it, all of this goes out of the window. But
Your reasoning is logical. That is true. But I wouldn't say...
that does not make it sound,
I wouldn't
Parky.
say-
That is an important distinction.
I wouldn't say that it's necessarily sound, because it's coming from a place where, like, you have to have these things, like, defined beforehand. Like, these have to be rules. Like, you are a cuck, and that's all you'll ever be. Or you are a fucking... You have polyamorous relationships.
Well, no, I'm
that's all
saying,
you'll
like,
ever
even
be.
if you had a relationship that started entirely monogamous and, like, relatively normal, you could pivot.
Yes.
From X to Z,
So
right?
this would only come about, and it can happen in literally any relationship. Whether it starts off polyamorous, whether it starts off as a cucking relationship, whatever.
Well, no, it's just like a fetish. Like, you still have a normal relationship, you're just a cuck. It
Some
doesn't-
relationships are based entirely off of fetishes.
True,
but
but that's not what I'm really
either way.
arguing, because I don't think that would fulfill the perfect friendship.
this can happen in any relationship based on good communication, which is at the heart of a healthy, loving relationship. And so you can, all of these pillars are fulfilled as long as you talk with your partner and then you work out things with them. This is why polyamory is such an effective form of relationship, because
You
communication
think couples counseling
is,
works because it becomes a form of polyamory?
because
No, hey, don't ignore me.
Because
you
communication-
invite a third person, you tell them your deepest, darkest relationship issues, and then they fix it for you.
Because communication is enhanced by you breaking the social norm. This is why all of these things are so powerful, because you're already breaking a social norm, and so to do it effectively, you have to have communication. Because if you didn't have communication, you two would just be doing things immoral. You would just be immoral, and no one would be happy. So, you need to have good communication, and that's why these things are effective. In a society where we were not monogamous, and we did not see these things as... I don't care. Where we did not see these things as immoral, these things would lose all of their power. It's entirely situational based off
I
of the
really
society
want to
we
discuss
live in.
the couples counseling thing.
Okay.
Do we think couple counseling works because it's polyamory?
It's not polyamory. You don't share love for your fucking counselor.
But you share every other piece of the puzzle.
You don't share love for them, though.
But you
So
share every other
the
piece of the
definition
puzzle.
of polyamory is multiple loves.
Okay.
That's literally
Is it
gonna happen.
cucking?
No.
Why not?
Because it's not fetishes.
But
you're
a
not
lot of people think
fulfilling
that
a
a lot of people
desire.
think telling other people about your relationship problems is morally wrong.
Yes, but it's not cucking because cucking is inherently sexual. You can't
Why does it have
emotionally.
to be? Oh, you can emotionally cuck someone.
No,
Yeah, you
can't.
can.
No,
Yeah, you
you
can. I
can't.
emotionally cucked Sam.
You
I
can't.
smoked a Chinese cigarette in front of him and he couldn't have one. That was emotional cucking.
But he still did.
But I smoked another one, he can have it.
But he still did.
No, he didn't.
Oh, okay. I figured he smoking that back.
No.
Okay.
That's emotional cucking.
Okay, sure. Fuck it. Why not?
I think that marriage counseling is like kind of the same as cucking. I feel like I can make this argument.
The episode title is chemistry,
No, but-
cucking, and what's the third C? Chemistry, cucking, and what's the third one?
Choice.
Communism.
Oh.
We need to have a communism arc now. What's your favorite form of communism?
China.
Okay. Or it could be chemistry, cucking, China.
No, I put
We
China
have-
in too many titles.
Hey, we're gonna get an audience soon enough. You can pay people to, like, translate your videos.
No.
You could pay voice actors to talk over and translate our thing.
I think to reach a Chinese audience, I think I'll just title it Chemistry, Cucking, and Choice.
Okay. And
Because
we'll
those
see how
kind
that
of go
goes.
hand in hand.
We'll see how that goes, Parkies. At the end of the day, what really matters... Chemistry, cucking, and communication.
Chemistry, Cucking, Communication, holy shit, bingo. That's a fucking good one. Parkade Pal 1 hitting it out of the park again. I knew I made the right decision. Marrying you. We should cut it there.
While we're
No
still
winner for this episode. We tie.
We both win. No, we have to decide a winner, Parkies.
There can only be one.
Can grab this eraser.
Fuck!
See you later.
Whoever eats that. Why not? Someone has to win.
How about this? Whoever can guess the calories that it has in it, closer.
Okay. You go first.
Yeah, I know. I know what you're gonna fucking do. Okay, so protein bar. I'm gonna guess exactly 210 calories in that protein bar.
I'm guessing 209.
Move it to the camera. I don't know what it is. Oh, sorry, it's cut off part because you couldn't see that. For one bar. Oh, fuck, he wins. It's 190.
Yeah, I was gonna guess 200 flat myself, but I was worried you'd go to 199.
The thing is, Cliff bars are exactly 210, so I figured.
I thought it was gonna be exactly 200. I know they're always around that sort of range.
Okay, well, good episode.
That was a good episode.
Here's to cucking.
Here's to Cucking, Chemistry, Communication.
See you later,
See you
Parkies.
episode 29.